All right, everybody, I'm back. This is video number 4. Really kind of cool. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. It's interesting watching all the comments come in. Thanks for all those that have posted. Actually, it's kind of cool knowing that different people from around the country, actually the world, are watching and sharing some of the input. I do agree with some of the comments. These little T206s are really kind of neat. All right, so this is my 4th video. I've got another 11 videos that I'll be posting as I go through this. I'm doing this every evening. I'm opening up 5 of these boxes, and then I'm posting them. And I think if you've seen the first 3 videos, you've seen the pretty cool pulls that I've had coming out of these. Again, if this is the first video that you happen to watch, what I've done is I've already, through my X-Acto knife, I've cut open the Topps boxes just to save time. I like saving these boxes, keeping them look like a new item. And then I've went ahead and I already unsealed these 4 packs inside. I don't know what's inside there, but again, just from essence of time, I'm going through this process. Up here are my autographs in my first, let's see, what have I done? First 31 boxes. I have 12 autos, and so now the odds are starting to get back to the normal. I think it's 1 in every 3 boxes you're supposed to get an auto. First 12 boxes, I got 0, and then I started hitting them every box or every other box. I've hit all the cool things, the items that I have not hit yet. I have yet to hit one of the one of ones, and I've not hit the Ty Cobb back. But absent of that, I've hit some pretty cool things, and let's keep plugging along. So this is box 1, pack 1, and the first ones are usually the first 2 are the Piedmont and then the special back. So let's see what we've got. Try to zoom in. You know what? I'm gonna take off one glove. I'm gonna zoom in real quick just so we can get some better imagery. Let me set this down and get my glove back on. I'm really careful with these cards. They come out, I'll put them down and display them, and then I put them in the penny sleeves. And I did get some of the comments also that people really wanted to see these sleeves. These penny sleeves are really cool. They're especially made for the T206s. So you slide them inside. I forget what they're called. They're called double mill. Actually, I've got the brand right here. Sorry, I'm trying to get this with my glove. I'm trying to make this efficient time-wise. So I'm sorry for fumbling right here. All right, so this is the packs that I've got. It's tobacco card insert, BCW, 4 mil, and they have really nice, good quality protection on the inside, and you just put them in top of a top loader. But these are the inserts that I have. So they've worked out really well. All right, let's go. Let's see what we've got. First card, and I don't have my glasses on, so it's gonna be a little more challenging. So I got my Carolina Brights. Turn this down just a little bit. Then I've got my Piedmont, and let's start seeing if we get any autographs or 1 of 1s. I did find a couple more of those variation ones, and for some reason that maybe looks like one of those variations. I forget what the name is right offhand. American Beauty, I believe, is the variation. So I'm going to set this aside to see if I pull another Ozzy Albert, see if that is the variation one. I forget. I need to get my checklist to see how many of the variations there are. I believe there's like 30. There's Ken Griffey. That's a pretty cool card. I know some of the people up in Seattle really like collecting all of the Griffey items. There's number 1. Here comes box 1, pack 2. All right. Miller with the polar bear. I don't like this setting that I have the sofa area compared to the other one, but I had to move for a couple of reasons. Poland. Get to our basics. I don't see any autographs so far. There's one of the all-star backgrounds. So let's put the all-stars up there. There we go. Keep plugging through some of these. McKenzie. And nothing too, that's kind of a boring pack. So here comes pack number 3 from the first box. Javier as a polar bear. Then we start getting into our, go on to our Piedmont. Start putting the Piedmonts here. And let's go into our basics. Murphy. There's another All-Star. It goes up here. Keep flipping through these. I'm starting to get a little bit more familiarity with these cards and what we've seen. I haven't seen, through eBay, I've seen what some of these prices are going for. I think the kind of your more common ones are going for like a buck. And then you start getting into the Piedmonts and the special backings, and you're getting up to $10 and $20 for some of these just kind of base cards. So it seems to be fairly popular right now. And my suspicion is I think these T206s are going to be popular. I think they're going to age well. Just because I think they go back to the origination of some of the sports card industry. And I've been in the sports card, I did a lot in the 70s and 80s. And I remember being in a flea market. I took one of my friends. That's the first box, so nothing too crazy. I remember when I was a kid, we would go to the flea markets in the 70s, and you'd walk around and you go to the different shops, and I was trying to get one of my friends into baseball cards, and I was looking for some of the cards from the 60s back then, and he stumbled across somebody that was selling a bunch of old tobacco cards. And I was anti-tobacco, in those days, and kind of still am, but I was anti kind of tobacco, and I was like, I don't want to have any of these old tobacco cards. They kind of smell, kind of remind me of my grandmother's house and all the smell. And so I passed on all this box of tobacco cards, and my buddy picked them up for like, $50 after, mowing the yard. That's how we got our money back then. And I haven't stayed in touch with him for decades, and I wonder if he still has those cards. But I regret that was one of those things. If you could go back in the past and you could change, I wish that I would have had a little bit more. Well, there we go. There's a signature. I guess I would have been able to get those cards. That would have been pretty cool. Miguel Tejada. That's solid. There's our first auto. I think everyone will like that one. That's really good. And nice clean signature, and I think it's a little off center left to right, but not too bad. I'm going to set that on top of the empty box because I don't want that to get damaged. Yeah, that was a nice hit. That one. All right, so far box 2 is looking okay. Got to get a better. I don't like this sofa ottoman that I'm sitting on, or that I'm using right now, so I may go back to the other one. Here's my Ooze It. Where am I going to put this? I'm just going to put them here until I get some more empty boxes. I'm trying to be delicate with these cards. Here's our Piedmont. So I know that's my Piedmont. All right, let's go into our base. I'm watch a bunch of people that have these YouTube videos and all of these people that have these breaks, and I just see how they're just a little rougher with the cards. They open them up, they have their fingerprints going all over them, and I'm sure they're fine. They set them down a little rough, and then they end up get rid of them, and you see them pop up on eBay, and you really don't know what you're going to get. So anybody that happens to get my cards, you'll know that they're as well taken care of as you possibly can take care of cards once they come out of the pack. All right, so I won't get too wordy on this video. I'm gonna go fast because I think everyone is following these cards and starting to see what the patterns look like. No, that one wasn't so great. All right, so that was number 3. So here comes number 4 of box number 2. Could go for another autograph. Oh, here we go. Gold border coming up next. All right. So we got a blank back. I like that. So let me be careful on this one. So we got our blank back. Those are a little bit more limited. So I'm going to set that here. And then Anthony Volpe as a gold border. I think I'm getting pretty close to getting the set on the gold border. The one thing I don't, you can see this is red around the edges. I've got some of the ones that are green, and I need to figure out, here's Piedmont. I got to figure out what the difference between the red and the green are. There's just not a whole lot of information on, excuse me, on the internet about checklist and some of the specifics. So I don't know if it's just not getting the traction yet because people are just starting to get these and they're opening them up. Or I'm interested in what the quantity is. Again, I think I have a total of, what I say, 80, I think 85 boxes that I've acquired so far. And I'm sure that's a pretty reasonable amount for just an average collector, you know, not a box breaker. All right, here comes pack number 3. Pack number 3 is going to go right here. And let's go with card number, pack 3, number 1. There we go, another one of our Nortons. It goes over here. Piedmont. And still looking for that 1 of 1. Or get that Ty Cobb back. Okay, nothing too crazy on that one. So far, this got one autograph pull and a blank, and I think those are my 2 best. There's a polar bear. Haven't got many polar bears this one. There's my Piedmont. Then we get Judge Murphy, another Judge and Altuve. I think it's funny how they keep them close together. There's Ty Cobb, stud. All right. And then here comes number 3. So far, my box number 3 isn't the best. Polar bear, Piedmont. Nothing crazy. There's my Seattle, my All-Star. Thomas. Roberto. La Russa. I'm not a big fan of that card. Sometimes I'm not a big fan of having those old-time managers that just don't do a whole lot for me. And then here's number 4 from box 3. Got my Uzit, Piedmont, Judge. I'd be interested if anybody has, you know, those that are watching this, if you have any of some of the original tobaccos, wonder what would y'all enjoy collecting. Yeah, is there a special backing that you like? I've learned a little bit about it. Is there special backing you like? Are you looking for more of the limited number sets? What is, I mean, if I want to go back now and start collecting some of the original tobacco, the T206s, what is ideal? If I want to start a kind of a base collection, nothing too extravagant, but just high quality, what would be the best? So if anybody has any input, that'd be cool to hear. All right, so this is box number 4. And box number 3, I think, was the most disappointing one so far I've had. So hopefully we can rally here. Okay, at least I like that backing. Here's one of our Morton Bracks. I do like these in the LeMahieu. If y'all have been following these, you know I like these. These are pretty cool. And then we get into our regulars. Come on, let's get an autograph or 1 of 1. There we go. How about that for timing? This is actually my second Pina. This spacing looks pretty good. Jeremy, one thing that I will give Jeremy a lot of props on is, look at that autograph. That's the way an autograph should look. Looks like he took time, diligent. Really well done, Jeremy. Now put it on the playing field next year. Okay, pretty good. Now I do like that that autograph. Okay, so far box 4 is looking a little bit better. I call the auto, so that's called a 1 of 1. Carolina Brights. Here is our Piedmont. I see another gold border back here. Carter. Albers. Okay, so I mentioned So no, maybe Albers is not a special insert. I thought maybe it was. Okay, I was wrong. There's Pujols, Ken Griffey, back studs. There's another Ken Griffey. Now see this Ken Griffey is green versus the red up there on the gold border. I don't know what the difference is right now. And so that's on my to-do to figure out why the green, why the red. If anybody knows, let me know. Bo Jackson and Willie Mays. Some decent players on the end. Pujols, May. Okay, that was number 2. So let's go to number 3. Here comes number 3. And let's see what we got. Waters is a polar bear. Piedmont. And let's go into our base. Murphy, Aaron Judge. Let me guess, Altuve's coming. Nope. Sosa and Trout. Okay, not too bad. And then here comes the 4th one. This is number 4 on the 4th box. And then I'm looking at box number 5 over here. So coming up, got Martinez as our polar bear. That's kind of cool. Nope. So Turner. So with Turner not being a Piedmont here, this is our all-star. That means that there's got to be something else coming in here. So what is it going to be? It's going to be a 1 of 1. Maybe another autograph? It's got to be something. Or not. So the Piedmont was on the very back. Huh. That's interesting. That's the first time. And in case there's any skeptics out there that, hey, Charles, you've already opened this. Nope, I haven't done that. That was odd. The Piedmont, that was the first time that I've seen a Piedmont that has shown up at the very end. Okay, so that's going to be box number 4. And let's come up with the final box. Box number 5. I wonder what we're going to see. That's what's cool about these collecting is, you know, there's just some people that don't understand the joy of opening up a box and just really not sure what's on the inside. I don't think it ever gets old. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Okay. Get my glove back on. And this is pack number 5, number 1. All right, here comes number 1. We see another gold border back there. Here's my Uzit. Seager. There's Piedmont. Simeon. Murphy. Freddie Freeman with the red. So we got the 2 reds and we've got our green. So it's off camera. No, it's back up there a little bit. Willie Mays. Well, Willie Mays would be nice. Get a 1 of 1. And that's that. I did go to the Topps website today. They had a, what do they call it? It was an auction, not an auction, a new offering that they had for, I think it's called the 2023 Topps Draft or something draft. And I took a peek about 45 minutes after it went live, and they all sold out. I'm not sure if that was going to be a product that I was going to want to look at. There are a lot of cards. I like more limited cards, but it looked like kind of a cool collection with a lot of autographs. See how it turns out. And nothing fancy on that. Okay, coming up to box 5, number 3. Coming down the home stretch. Polar bear, Piedmont, and let's see if we can pull out anything. So what do we have? We have 2 autographs, and we've got 3 of the borders. Got 1 blank, 1 of the Woodback. I don't know what my takeaway is it's been an average 5 boxes. I think the second and third video were probably the most exciting that I've pulled so far, but this wasn't bad. Let's see if we can pull off an autograph in the very end. Tony Kemp. Basada. Doesn't look like it. Judge. All right, guys. Well, that's that was the overall release. I think my best were Tejeda and Pena were my 2 autographs. I got my 3 gold borders, and then I've got the wood back or paper stock, and then the blank back, and then just your regular Uzit Carolina Brights. No Ty Cobbs, no Tolstoy, or what you call it, whatever you call them. Thanks for watching this video all the way through. Let's see what we do on the next one. Thanks again for watching, and fingers crossed, and we'll keep this going. I've got another 11 more after this. Cheers all.